Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Blockies, Transformers. This is Galaxy version 6, Parallel Universe. Now, for those who don't know, Blockies are model kits, mini model kits. This obviously Transformers. Now, it's version 6. That means there has been 5 other waves that have come out. And Galaxy is just one of the 3 types of figures you can get. There's Defenders, which is more kind of like a chibi style. The heads are a little bit bigger from the body. And then there's Shining, and Shining has more metallic parts to the figures, and also they have a light-up function. So Galaxy's kind of like the basic OG version. Now what's neat about this is every single release, we've seen some improvements. They've really seem to be learning and improving with every single wave, which is neat. So I saw this in Shining version 3, and this seems to be a new thing for Galaxy 6, is that... Is something still in here? I think there's something still in here. Galaxy version 6 is that you're getting less sprues, so things like the joints are coming pre-packed or put together, and then we get new cards like this, and then the other is the figures themselves. The instructions to put them together are actually instructions that are very specific to the figure. Before, it would be a very generic kind of like, hey, here's how you put them together, and then there would be small little bits about each of the individual figures in case they need anything. But this does it a little bit different in that basically every single instruction is unique for that particular figure, which is kind of cool. I dig that way. And the other thing that's really nice about it is that because of that, you get a lot more specific stuff to put them together. Like, these all feel like they're getting a bit more unique in the actual instructions, with enough little fiddly things that are different that you almost have to go this route. Wow, this is gonna be interesting. So already the head on this has a hell of a lot of parts to go together, so this is intriguing. So the head is now 2 pieces. Three pieces. Alright, so 3 pieces for that. And then we need to do the front. So we got the front of the head. So that's 4 pieces. And 5 pieces just to do the head of Wheeljack. This is an interesting one. Like the other ones are there's a lot easier to do the heads. And this is, I think, part of the reason we're getting the more unique instructions, because it's getting a little complicated to put this stuff together. As I said, these tend to be like, they're really making leaps and bounds with every single release. I think a prime example of that is Optimus Prime was kind of the basis for the Ultra Magnus figure when it was initially released. We've seen that with other, actual toys themselves. So that's not an uncommon thing. It was just, Ultra Magnus was the white Optimus Prime, white-colored Optimus Prime. But now we've seen, Ultra Magnus get a much more complicated release than that initial one. So it just makes me more excited to see like each wave and what the waves are going to bring as far as improvements and changes and all that stuff. So it's been pretty cool. So we know the next wave, which will be 7, is going back to Transformers 1 with a bunch of different figures that haven't been released yet. There's only a couple that are repeated. It's mostly new figures to join the collection. And I think that's kind of the big reveals that have been going on, is that next wave of Galaxy. I don't think there's been any waves of Shining that have been announced. Let's see if the legs... Oh, the legs don't look any different. But yeah, it should be interesting to see if and how that next Galaxy is improved. So we got the arms on. The lower arms, you can see I've been doing this a lot. Other than maybe the slightly unique stuff for the characters, I generally don't need instructions. For Wheeljack's head, definitely needed instructions because that was unique. It was very different. Let's see here. Let's get the shoulder weapon on. Let's get his back pieces on. And then let's go with two fists for him. One fist. Whoops, two fists. There we go. This is a nice depiction of the character. Lots of detail. The coloring is great. You know, obviously there's limitations that they work with, but it's overall really good. I mean, to me, the big thing off Wheeljack is, of course, the unique head, which how to put together and all that is really impressive. And then the chest is another big thing. That's also a very unique part of the character. And the fact they pulled that all off and pulled it off really well. The things that I love is that the windshield having the blue, and you know, it's not just a flat blue. There's a little bit to it. It's got the nice white. It's got the little green on the back, and the green and kind of the highlights and spots. Of course, you got the shoulder cannon. It's good. Like, it's a really solid figure, and I think does the character justice. So it's nice. Like, this is a really nice wave. So we got 2 boxes left. Next up will be either Swoop or the Shattered Glass Ratchet. So stay tuned. We'll be opening up those soon. So this is the seventh box we've done. And as always, if you are into Transformers, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. You can get your own Blockies. We got links underneath this video. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you for just watching our videos. Support us as well. You can find us every single day on Facebook, on TikTok, on Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, all that stuff. All at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.